Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Thanks so much for clicking on this video today to watch. How are you all? I hope you're all doing okay. So I'm changing things up for October, even though I did have and do still enjoy like my routine that I have. Sometimes I feel like it kind of restricts me in some ways. For instance, I can't have as many saving challenges going on because I can only allocate £40 a week to saving challenges, where if I did it more as a month, I would have 160 to play with, and I would therefore be able to have far more saving challenges happening. And yeah, so just for October, we're going to change things up and I'm going to do it more as by binder. So for today's video, I am doing a monthly essentials cash stuffing. Next week video, I'm going to be doing time to roll, following week savings challenge, binder, and then the last week will be my bonus cash stuffing for the month, which will be my child allowance. So I hope that explains it. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you're just like, what the hell are you doing, girl? Just keep with your normal schedule. But there we go, I'm not. I'm going down a path which I mostly will do, and I'll be like, actually, I don't like this. I'm going to revert back. But let's just try something new for October. So without further ado, go ahead and grab yourself your drink, your snacks, put your feet up and relax. And let's cash stuff for the monthly essentials for October. Okay, so here I have £540 in placeholders and cash. So let's count this out, and then I will go through and we'll sort everything out. So, and hopefully everything will start making a bit more sense. I doubt it. I feel like I'm doubting myself. I've been thinking about doing this for like a couple of weeks, but we'll see. Anyway, let's just count some money. So I've got 51, 52, 20, 40, 60, 80, 3. 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So that is 280 in placeholders, and then the rest is in cash. Just sorting my life. First things first, personal spends. Now this is my personal spends up weekly, and I give myself I give myself £20 a week for this. So let's count out 80. I think I'm going to do 40 in 10s and 40 in 5. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So there should be 80 here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 5, 55, 65, 75 and 80. And I always do a savings challenge. So I've moved my spending challenge into this binder to obviously coincide with this envelope. I don't know why I was just about to take it out. I don't need to. And yeah, and what we're going to do is it's still the same thing. We're going to play the same game and all of that. But we're going to stuff this for the month instead of weekly. And then I will, you know, there's some weeks where I don't need it and some weeks I need a bit more. And this is where I kind of think, kind of gives me that little bit of freedom there. Right, okay, so let's do, so we don't confuse myself. Let's do the first 20. because I could see myself getting really confused because obviously it's a new way for me. And let's roll. So that's a red. And I did bring my pens today, so you'll be pleased to know about that. So I round that up to a 5. So I'm going to do 1 red, and I've got the blue just here. So I'm going to do then 2 blues for 5. Fab. So that's going into the challenge, and then that is going into the personal spends envelope. Let's roll again. Pink. Let's get another 20. Sorry, I should have done that first. So pink is a 5, and I'm doing it that if I land on a pink or a green, that I give it 10. So this is our first 10. All of them have been 5 so far. So our first 10 going in. So I'll put that is there and that there. Green. Now we're getting it all now, aren't we? Let's do this green. So let's give ourselves another 20. And green here. Not my best green. Okay, so that's another 10 there, and then the last 20 is red. So let's do this red here. And I've got yellow isn't great, that's the problem. So yellow. And I'm going to do this yellow here. Perfect. So that is a 5 going into there. And that there. So into the spending challenge, I've got 10, 20, 5 and 30. And then for the month, I will change these out. I don't need all them 5s. For the month of October, for my spending, I've got 10, 25, 35, 45 and 50 for the month. So let's pull this back in. Put that into there. So in this spending challenge, I've got 20, 30, 45 and 50 in there, and by next month I'll have that finished, and then the personal spends is getting the 50 there. So there we go, that is my personal spends done, ready for the month of October. I can pull out of this at any point, and yeah, I feel like that could work for me a bit more. We shall see, it's all we shall see. God. Right, food shopping is getting the 200, and I do £50 a week into food shopping, 4 weeks, 200, so that's 51, 52, and as the weeks we progress through the month, I'll just take the 50s out. And that's how I plan to do that. Same with fuel. I've already got 20 in there. I may have some left over for fuel because I only fueled up this week, I think. This week or last week, I can't remember. I can't remember when I last filled up. But to the top, and it cost me like £55. So really £60 for the month is mostly about right for me. But I do like to have a little bit extra because you just never know what you're going to have to do or drive to or whatever. So I do allocate £20 a week, so that's £80 for the month, so that's 20, 40, 60, 80. Then at the end of the month, I always do like a bank adjustment. So always, you know, if there's any money you know, that I've overpaid in there, for instance, like fuel, I will take out and reallocate that into maybe savings challenges or into time to roll or something like that. So yeah, right, miscellaneous gets, I've just got to grab my book a second because I think it's £5 a week. Yeah, so miscellaneous gets £5 a week, so that's £20. And again, this goes into my Starling bank account for me to make any online purchases. So yeah, so again, having that in there, some weeks I buy some things, some weeks I don't buy things. This for me is just giving me a little bit more freedom to, if I want to, you know, if someone has released like a new savings challenge or release some new stickers, I think this is what was kind of made me think of doing this a little bit, is that, you know, someone's released something, I'm like, oh, I haven't got the money to do that, but if I had cash stuff for the month, I would. Yeah. Anyway, miscellaneous has got £20 for the month. Holiday, this is Harriet's residential trip. I'm helping out with this because James is actually, bless James, paying out for a lot at the minute. He's paying out for loads of things that are happening just in our personal life and everything. So I've said I'd help out. He's insisting that I don't have to, but if I can maybe like make one payment, then it'll help. Anyway, I'm putting £60 towards this today. So that's 20, 40, 50, 60. So I've got £70 in there already. So that's 80, 90, 110, 130. So yeah, and then the child allowance will finish that off for the 150 that I need to pay for by, it's like the 14th of October, but it doesn't matter if it's a little bit late. I think I said in one of my other cash stuffings that I'm not too stressing about that because there are so many parents that haven't even paid the first instalment of the trip. They've paid the deposit but not paid the instalment. So I'm doing pretty well at the minute, so I'm in their good books, so I'm all right. Right, Amazon is getting, oh no, Amazon isn't getting anything this month. Sorry, that's, I'm cracking up. No, Amazon isn't getting anything this month. I looked up when this is due, and it's due in May. So I thought, you know what, I wanted to help obviously with Harriet's trip, so I've put what was going to Amazon in with Harriet's trip. So yes, Amazon is getting skipped this month, but it will be coming back next month. But so it's not due till May. I thought it was like March for some reason. That's why I was thinking about it. But no, it's May, so that's all right. Christmas. Now, let's talk about Christmas for a second and the Game Day series. Now that we're getting much closer to Christmas, I'm starting to spend money from Christmas to buy the girls Christmas presents. So the Christmas Game Day series, I will no longer be filming, and I have basically put all that money from there into Christmas. I know a lot of you really love the Game Day series, so now I'm just going to be, Christmas is just going into here. I know exactly what I've got coming in for the next 3 months in terms of for Christmas. So in Christmas, I've actually got 555, as I said, that because I pulled all the money out of the Christmas binder and put it into here. And what I'm putting in here today is £50. That's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So in Christmas, I've got 550, 60, 70, 80, 90, 605. So yeah, I really want to start, you know, getting the girls presents now that I've hit the £600 mark. My contribution to Christmas for the kids is £300 each. That's my contribution to them. So I will, you know, now I've got my £600, I will start buying their Christmas presents. I'm so sorry if I'm talking in like a lower tone. I'm really not well at the minute, and I'm trying to not over not with my voice. I'm kind of struggling. And then lastly, we've got the 250 savings binder, and I'm gonna be putting £50 into this today, which should be the here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 45 and 50. And I think I kind of know £150 of this is going to go towards the other half of Harriet's residential trip, which then leaves me £100, which I think I will put into my sinking funds. But it's all very up in the air in the minute, to be honest with you, but I definitely know 150 is going towards that. So since I've got 2 5s here, I'm going to do the 2 25s to get them 5s done and gotten rid of. So let's, not that I dislike it like that, I don't know, it's just, I'm just like, oh God, I've got to try and like find 5s to put in there. So that's the first one. And I think this will get done, it will get done next month. 30, 50, yeah, this will get done next month, and that'll be really exciting. And that's the other 25 there. So there we go. So yeah, we're doing really well with that. So another £100 to go, and that'll be complete. I have got £30 going to it from child allowance, and then I think the rest is then from like November's child allowance and budget, and then that'll be done by November. So there we go. So that is the essentials binder all done and stuffed for the month of October. I really hope that this will kind of work out a little bit better for me. As I say, this is very much a trial run for October. I may go back to my original scheduling with cash stuffing monthly and just going through all the binders and doing my usual thing. I just felt like I wanted to change things up, give myself a little bit more freedom, a little bit more cash for the month. And if I couldn't like do that at the beginning of the month, then that obviously really helps me out. So yeah, there we go. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope that made sense. I don't know, I'm actually going to watch this back and think, girl, you have made no sense at all, and I'm going to have to go on Instagram or something to explain myself of like why I'm doing this. But I hope I've made sense. But I'm going to leave it there for today. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. It means the absolute world to me when you do. If you got through to the end of the video, please leave a comment just saying hi. Sorry that I sound like a robot and like a man. I say, do please forgive me on that. So I'm going to let you go. So thank you ever so much. I hope you're having a great day and a great week as always, and I shall see you all soon. Bye-bye.